Hey, what's up guys? This is Kitty Bit. We're here today with our buddy Milo to open up the new Monster Hunter. This is the Capcom Figure Builder Creators Model Set of... And this is actually kind of funny because it's Teostra is known here in the West. So, but this is his Japanese name. This will actually kind of tell you that he is indeed a cat because he's Teo Tex, like Texas Kat. He's Tex Kat. So, yes, but in Japan he is Teo Texcator, and that just kind of says he's like a hot cat. He's a cat from Texas. So he's kin to Milo here. And as you can see, this is a picture of Milo exactly when he's hungry. We had to feed him right before we did this, so he didn't appear as he does on the box. So this is actually a Milo Monster Hunter figure, but we don't hunt Milos. Alright, so checking out our box art here, it gives us a few different angles of the figure, and I don't know why, but it came really dusty in the box. I don't know if these were sitting in a warehouse or what, but let's go ahead and dig right into it. We're going to bring out our Kitty Katana of unboxing. Emphasis on the cat in katana. It's not even a katana, it's a cooking knife. But it sounds nice when you dice through things.
Ching.
I know, it's like shing, shing. Alrighty, so this probably won't be too long because I don't think there's any building really necessary for him.
It's one piece. I think.
So we're going to pull out his plastic coffin, or cryo, his cryostasis plastic bed. It's a cat bed, it's just plastic. Alright, so anytime you get one of these, they're actually pretty cool. If you want, they do have these diorama backgrounds. Pull it out of there. It's a backdrop that goes into the box to give it some artwork, but they do let you pull it out, and it has, as you can see here from Monster Hunter World, it has the Elder's Recess graphics on it. So if you want, you can actually, I've seen a few people display these where they'll actually put it like that, and they display the figure right inside. So, scooting along, let's get to what everyone is here for, and let's cut this kitty out. I'm sure he's been napping long enough. What do you say, Milo? Is it cat naps? Can they ever be too much? No? He's like, are you a cat person or what? Come on, you know the answer to that is obviously no. Ooh, buddy, he is a big one. He is heavy. I'd say he weighs at least, I'd say 3, maybe 4 pounds. Let's disrobe him. As you can see, he's got these plastic wrappers on his precious wings. And around that post that holds him up. Man, he is... It looks like they're upping the quality on these figures, because while the others have great quality, as you can see, we've got a number of them here. We've got a few more we're going to be opening here in the future as well. This one seems to be really up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and scoot in this way toward the light and just get a look. Check out the details in the face and the fire on the claws here. Moving on, the spikes, they're really rigid, hard, sharp. The plastic they use is definitely tough stuff. He feels very, very solid. We got some fire on the wings here. Moving on down, we've got, you can see all the details, little flecks and chunks taken out of the stone. Looks like erosion, looks like it came straight out of the recess. Check out the detail all the way from the horns. They're very, very sturdy. His mane, all the scale work. It must have taken a long time to paint each of these. He's got fire in his wake right there, just as he would in the game. Every time he took steps, he'd leave little flames behind him. Let me flip him over. Take a look at the flame on the tail. Around here you got little flames all along, which is how it would be in the game with his aura, their flame aura they've got around him.
He still looks so fluffy.
Yeah, they did a really good job of making the fur look actually fluffy here on his wings and the membranes. And he, like I keep saying, he's not fragile. Like, he is not a fragile figure. This post, he's cemented down here, but they put the post in just so gravity wouldn't weigh it down over time, because he's got the only points on the rock where he touches are here and here, his feet. The tail, they could have been lazy. They could have actually attached the tail to give it a bit more leverage, and they could have actually done his knee here could have been touching the flames or something. But no, they wanted to get the pose as dynamic as possible, so you can see right through it. Gives him that real, it gives him more presence, I think, when they don't have too many parts connected to the base.
Does he have toe beans?
Does he have toe beans?
Asking a real question.
He's-
Not really.
He's pretty much built. He is part dragon. We have to remember that.
Dragons can have toe beans.
His fangs. There's actually, the gap goes all the way into his mouth. I mean, look at the details. You can see the membrane on the side of the mouth, and you can even see they like did his molars in the back. We're going deep into the dental work on our Tex Kat. His claws look really cool. I love the scale work on the claws. I have to say, definitely his face though is the most impressive part to me. The way the amount of work they put into the fangs and the tongue, the mouth, and everything, it makes him really pop. It makes him come to life. When it comes to a lot of figures in the mouth, a lot of the time, Monster Hunter Figure Builder doesn't do this, but a lot of figures, what they'll do in the mouth is, you know, they'll fill in gaps with plastic and make it look pretty bland. But they did a really good job of giving him, giving the business end of Teostra the business. And he's got this flame right here that's a really dynamic flame. Like, it's actually got parts that come down. The fire comes down rather than all of it going up, which on a mold, plastic mold, it would be far easier for them to do a flame. All the plastic parts are going one direction. The flames actually come back though, which looks like this is a separate piece that was glued, that was fused in. Looks like this one was another. So they went to some trouble to put some great detail in the fire, the rocks. I mean, there's like even a lick of flame on the rock down here.
The way it curls around him gives him a real nice sense of movement.
Yeah, it's almost like as he's coming up, the fire's moving with him in that direction. So it's almost like you'd expect, like after this movement, like it'd be like a flame tornado or something. Capcom stamp, completely solid on the bottom. The base, I don't think the base is very hollow either, because this has a lot of weight to it. It's not going to go much of anywhere once you place it. Like, you don't have to worry too much about having it on your shelves. I mean, he's pretty well balanced. So
And if he falls off, he's not breaking.
yeah, the only part I would worry about that might be somewhat weak would be the shaft, the cylinder right here. But even that seems, I mean, that's not going anywhere, so. The only thing is, yeah, he's gonna be too tall to go with our other guys. We might have to adjust the shelf up, or he may have to go onto the bottom here with the other guys. We might have to move that Nino Kuni statue, maybe scoot it up and put him down there. So we are supposed to be getting a Luna statue sometime in 2019. They haven't given us any kind of release date on it yet, but man, I really hope she's going the other way. Or like maybe she's coming down this way, like she's diving down. I think that would be really cool to put them next to one another.
It's sort of how they did with Alos and Raythan there.
Yeah.
Alos with his wings up, or sort of more down.
Yeah, they gave them, every time they have like a pair of monsters, they give them that that kind of synergy or synergistic pose to go along with one another, so they look really good side by side.
I'd like to see her like landing on her front feet.
Yeah.
Back feet in the air. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, if she's landing like, that's what I was thinking, like landing on her front feet with her back in the air, but kind of curving down like toward her right, so she could go here, and then he could be going up to the left, and she could be coming down this way. I think that would make them look really cool. Her blue flames going that way, his red coming this way.
Yeah. And
Make them look like a tornado together.
like their flame tornado that they do.
Yeah, there's their Nova.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty guys, that's oh, I just noticed there's a little fire on his spike here. It's a little extra detail. Probably gonna be looking at this figure a lot, just picking up side details along the way. These little claws on the bottom here. They're actually really sharp. Well, alrighty guys, there you have it. Our Texas Kat from Monster Hunter. He's actually been around a lot longer than Monster Hunter World, but I'm pretty sure most of the folks watching are probably going to recognize him from that. But he's a long-standing Elder Dragon who's been around for quite a while. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helped you figure out if you want to take the leap, pull that trigger to get him. He's a really solid one. On any of the Capcom figure builders, I would highly recommend them. They're very well built. They're highly detailed. They're incredible representations of the monsters. These, as well as the smaller figures, we'll be opening up a box of these probably tomorrow or the next day as well, that we got the newest one. So look forward to that. And guys, if you're new to the channel, as far as likes and subs, that's completely up to you. What we do always ask for around here is you consider, if it's within your means, consider adopting or rescuing an animal. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com. You can also Google local animal rescue and adoption. And if you can't bring one home due to allergies, living conditions, what have you, you can also consider other means of helping them out. Like, what would those be?
You can also go volunteer and still spend time with the guys, or you can donate money, old clothes, old blankets. They can use all that kind of stuff.
Yep, so if you've got love to give, there are plenty of ways to give that love. There are plenty of animals who could use it, and the only ones who can help them out are us. So guys, happy hunting, and speaking of love, we love you guys, and we will see you next time. This is Royello.
And sashimi.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.